Hi everyone, it's Alia. Welcome back to my channel. As promised, I have a few more journals to share with you right now. And they're actually over here. I'm going to give you a quick preview and then we will go through them. So there's one TN size, a Traveler's Notebook insert. So it's 8 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then these two are slightly larger. I believe they're both 8 1/4 by 5 1/4, possibly. Yeah, I believe so. So let me go through this one first. Let me just put these over here and put it right here, and I will sit down so that way I don't get too tired. All right, so this one here, it was not made with a kit. I don't think so. I made these over the last month, and so I kind of forget what's on the inside. So let's just take a look together. How about that? I know that this is soft cover. This is made with a piece of scrapbooking paper that was double-sided. So you have the flowers on the front and the inside is like that. And it is not made, excuse me, with any digital kits. It's all scrapbook paper or like coffee dyed paper, ledger paper, what have you. So the front here has a little pocket, and then I have all just regular little bits and pieces in here. Coffee dyed card. I made a little journaling card. This is, I believe this is Greek. This is a Greek vocabulary card. And then this is a card from one of my little vintage games. And let me just stand up real quick. Oh, I am in frame. Okay. So here we have a vintage book page, some ledger page. I sewed on some fibers right here. Also a little material. Coffee dyed paper. This here is scrapbooking paper. Lost my words for a second. That is coffee dyed. And I turned into a little pocket. And inside we have a library catalog card and a Tim Holtz card. And then we have some more ledger paper, some more vintage book paper. Here we have a little flip up here, and the bottom I just did a little bit of layering, not even a lot. I have a little bit of material behind here, and actually I got this material from one of my friends, Lolly. She had done a video with, you know, those rugs, those throw rugs that you can find. They're usually, you know, you can put them like in front of your stove or something like that, but they look like all this woven material inside. Well, hers started coming apart, and all these really fun materials came out. So that's what this is. This is from one of those rugs, and it's so cool. Let me see if I can hold it up just a tad bit. I don't know. Hopefully I'm somewhat in frame. But that is the some of the fibers that came out. And then in here we just have some scrapbooking paper that you can use to journal on. Some of this little note paper. And then this card I thought it kind of went with this collection here. Not even a collection, just this set of papers. Here's some more pattern paper. And what I like about this is there is a lot of room to journal, or because I put so many different little cards and things, you can always make your own tuck spots. You can glue on a card here and then turn that into a tuck spot, whatever you want to do. So sometimes, like with the more blank books, I'll tend to put a little more variety of ephemera in, so that way you can kind of customize it. And here's a little flip here, And then inside there's a little note paper. This is a Tim Holtz piece, I believe. I'm pretty sure it is. And then some journaling paper. And this one here actually would make a really good tuck. I don't know why. I keep thinking I'm not in frame. Yeah, as long as I keep it there. Okay, so some more coffee dyed papers. The middle I chose as to use a pattern paper because I kind of just like this. It's very plain. It would be good to journal in like a black felt tip pen maybe, or put pictures on, but I thought that was nice. Here's another little flip, and we have one of these vintage playing cards, some extra journaling paper, and this little HP hood receipt, which is cute. And then the back you can journal on too. That goes in there. You know, one thing I do want to check. I want to make sure. Okay, sorry. I keep getting up and down. I'm sure it's making lots of noise, but I need to just double check something on the phone. So this is a nice blank canvas to do whatever your heart desires. Here's just a journaling card that I made. Another journaling spot. Here is, this is what I made with my new postcard stamp. And then I just did a little collage on that flip there. There's the other side of the paper, book page. Here I have one of the altered playing cards. Put a little bow at the top, and then it has just some little bits and pieces inside for journaling. There's a little flip up with this little flowery fabric there that I thought was appropriate. Some more of that fun fiber. And this one here, this little pocket. This is a little, I think it's a kind of like a receipt, sort of. It's for like a prescription for whatever. It has the MD down here, the RX number. So, pretty cool, but you can use it for whatever you want. This came out of one of my stamp books, because it's kind of like, it shows different stamps and things, but I cut it out because I just thought it was kind of cool. We have a bookmark, a vintage rent receipt, and then in the very back I have this clipped, and it's just some paper to make a list. So that is the little oh, there we go, the little TN journal. And I'm not going to tie it right now, otherwise I will be here forever. Move that over there. The next one we'll go over is, let me see, do I want to do that one? Okay, no. Let's do this one. This here, let me take this off so you can see it. This was made with a kit from Artie Mays. I want to say, let me make sure I'm in frame again. It's called Birds and Butterflies, but I ended up calling this journal in my Etsy shop Chocolate Birds. It sounds kind of weird, but there's like this, it says chocolat. It's probably maybe French, but chocolate and then birds. So I called it Chocolate Birds. And it has a fabric cover for that beautiful kind of goldish upholstery fabric. And then this was one of the pages from the kit that I shrunk down and I sewed onto the front cover. And then inside, I left this page blank, and I used this because I thought you could write something here, whatever's in the journal or dates or whatever. Ran some trim right down the bottom there. And here we have a little flip. We have some little bits and pieces. This is from the kit. This is an offcut from the fabric on the front cover that I used just to make a little fabric ruffle. Here is vintage Oliver Twist book. I love that movie. And plenty of journaling space because some of the pages have lines on them, which is really cool. See what I mean? And then the little pockets here with a few tags in it, and all the tags here are from, oh, this one actually opens, and then actually, you know, I can put the notes like this, that way. Everything is from the same kit. We have a little bag here, and inside the bag, a little kitty, and then a small journaling card. And we have some more cards. Oh, this one's upside down. Here's an Urban Myth card, and my friend Danny gave me that one. And then it has, Einstein's brain was removed from his corpse and kept by the doctor who performed the autopsy. You have to guess, is it true or false? And it's actually true because the answer's right there, but I actually saw it on a show too, so I kind of knew the answer to that one. But I love these because it's kind of like fun facts, or if they're false, things that maybe you thought all this time was true and it's actually not. And then this one, this does flip down, so you can journal there. And then I just layered some little bits and pieces on top there. We have here another vintage book page. This here is a pattern paper that's coffee dyed. And right here we have a little glassine envelope. In the envelope, I have a little journaling card. And then I left the back open. I only glued down these sides so you could slide something there. So I put that behind so that way you would know it was open. Perfect place for journaling. There's lines on that page. And then here we have, this is just blank card to write on, and a little plain card. Oh, look at this page. I love the colors in this book. It's so kind of like grungy and vintagey. I really like it a lot. Here's another Urban Myth card, and this is eating chocolate causes acne. I always thought it did. It is a myth. So, knowing that, I guess, you know, I can eat some more chocolate. And here, I have made a little booklet, and it has just some vintage resume paper. It's not coffee dyed, it is just blank, but it's a cute little book, and you can also, you know, use this outside the journal. It doesn't have to be used inside the journal. And then it just clips on like that. Oh, like that there. And, oh, I clipped on 2 pages. Hold on. Yeah. There we go. Let me just excuse my reach. Clip this on. And then we have this page here. And we have a little flip up, flip down for lots of journaling. And then the top is open so you can tuck whatever you want inside. But we have a vintage rent receipt there. Some more of that fun fiber. And here, one of the envelopes from the kit. And what did I put inside here? I just put some offcuts. And so it's just blank offcuts that I put. But, you know, obviously you can put whatever you want inside of there. And another vintage page. Here we have blank journaling card, tag from the kit, and a vintage playing card, which, why can't I remember the name? I know it's over behind me somewhere, for what the name of that game is. I believe it was some French game, I think. Another little flip here. And some more little journaling cards there. And again, some fun things inside that one. Oh, and before I forget too, in my shop right now, I have revamped it a little bit. I've removed stuff that I feel is not really selling, or maybe it's not very crafty sort of related things that have just been kind of sitting that maybe I'll just try another time. But I took some things out, cleaned up my shop a little bit, and I think 90% of the things in my shop are on sale right now. Except for the new things I just put in, I believe everything else is on sale. So definitely check it out, because if there's something that you've had your eye on for a while, it's a very good possibility that it is on sale. So definitely go check it out. I will leave the links below. Some more of the same little journaling cards there. Another fun fiber. Again, just like the other one, it's open in the back and it flips up here and then flips down there. And here is another one of the envelopes from the kit. I actually really like this page too. It says notes, and then you can write some notes there. And in all the envelope, there's just some offcuts of paper just for some extra journaling, so I don't have to take off every single envelope. And again, some more little ephemera pieces. This is from that same game. Another glassine envelope with a card inside, and then some cards right behind it, and then I ran some little fun trim at the bottom there. And here is another one. Portrait of Woodrow Wilson appeared on the what? $100,000 bill? I didn't know there was a $100,000 bill, but it's true. Huh, interesting. Well, something you didn't know. Maybe I should start reading these before I like put them in the things, because it's kind of cool information. Another little flip here. And this is a library card catalog. That's from the kit, and a little kitty. And what do we have in this little bag? Oh, hold on. Let's read the myth. Okay. Hollywood was founded by a temperance society and experienced little crime until the film companies arrived. Oh, so the city Hollywood was founded by a temperance society and experienced little crime. And then, of course, the film companies arrived, and you know what happened after that. And that is true. Very interesting. Fun facts. And we have a little ruffle. That's what I meant to say. There's some more of that fun fiber behind. And we're getting to the back. And the back, again, you have some place to write some whatever you want to write. So that is the Chocolate Birds journal. And then, you know what, let me just stand up and make sure I have enough time on my camera. I do for the one more. And this one, oops, before I sit down, I should make sure I am in frame. Perfect. This one, I did something a little different. Let me take this off. And I don't know why this is so long, but you can always cut it. This one here was made with, I think, a couple different kits or a couple different elements from Amy Joy Studios. But this I printed out myself and decided to title this one Dreams, because this was a blank here. Well, not blank, but it didn't have this. And I thought it needed something here. And so, you know, the moon, dreams, nighttime. So I've named it Dreams. And I use this. This is a page from the kit. It was like a journaling page. But I thought, even though it was a journaling page, it looked really good as a cover. So you can write if you want it on the front, or you can just leave it blank. And then I also wrapped some crocheted trim. And on the back is also lines. You can also journal on the back if you wanted to. So we have the moon here, and again, all the stuff you want to write about that's in here, you can put it here. This kit I liked a lot because there were a lot of journaling spaces. So again, this one is the same as in the front, but on this I just attached a little bit of lacy trim there. See, more writing spots. And then here I have a little pocket or corner tuck. And all these came from her various kits. Some of her kits that I have are very similar, and that's why I liked them. So sometimes I like kind of mingle them together because they all kind of just flow. Here's some vintage notebook paper, some vintage office memo paper, ran a little trim down there, coffee dyed paper, some more journaling. And here's one of my, this just tucks in here, but this is one of my little altered remittance envelopes. Some vintage music paper, more journaling space. Here I just put a little pocket with some fun things inside. And again, things like this, you can always make your own little tuck spots. Here's a little offcut of paper that turned into a little paper pad. Another little corner tuck that flips up. And then we have journaling cards there. Some more vintage notebook paper, music paper. This is such a fun kind of like light and airy kit. I love the colors in it. I love the graphics, everything. There's some lines there. And then this plain looking paper, this actually vintage resume paper. Then we have a little glassine here with this image, which I love, blank on the back so you can journal on it. And then I also stuck a card behind it and then made a little trim down here. No, I didn't make a little trim. I just added some trim down there. Then here we have a little ruffle, fabric ruffle. Those are the words I was looking for. And now here, this is, I'll show you first, a flip up and flip down, but also behind we have a little, kind of like a little journaling spot that folds up and then tucks right back inside, and then has a little trim sort of to match here. And then I tied a little bow. It's a coffee dyed paper with the pattern on the back. Here's the middle. And I like this again because it's a whole spread. So you can journal here and you can journal here, and it's kind of all together, which I really like. And then some more on the back. And then here's another one, the flip up, flip downs with the journaling spot behind. Let's see, just flips up and flips down. And some more journaling spots. We have vintage music paper again. Here is a little distressed envelope that has some more journaling cards inside, and then the back is open so you can tuck stuff behind there too. And on the bottom I did a little more of that layering of the trim. And vintage paper again and again. And here's another corner tuck. And all my corner tucks do fold down for secret journaling. And then some cards right underneath. Vintage resume. There's the moon guy again. Music paper and notebook paper. And here I used one of those large Rolodex cards and stuck 2 journaling cards in, and then just layered some different laces on top of it. Vintage memo paper. And of course we've seen the other sides of all these papers already. So we'll just do a little flip through. I love that one. And a little lace on the side there. There's the dragonfly image. The vintage notebook paper. Again, a little flip down. And it's kind of like a little tab that you can hold on to pull up and down. Journaling cards behind. And another little, just a little flip. And then the back again also has a spot to journal and spot to journal. So this kit, and I want to say, I think the kit was called Fanciful, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken though. But I just like it because it has so many lines that are already there for you. Even though it's on a design, if you had, you know, a black pen or a black felted pen, maybe it would work the best, but you could just journal on there and it would still show. So, and then there's the back like we saw in the beginning. So I hope you like these ones. I've been working on these for, I don't know, I think the past month and so. Plus, I mean, the holidays were there, so it wasn't like I was working a lot. So I've added these 3, and then plus in my previous video, my design team project. They are all in my Etsy shop, which I will leave the link below. And I don't have any projects going on just yet. But I thought I'd try to get through the new year and then start fresh again next week. So I hope you liked my new journals, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.